What's up, everybody? This is Matt Sloan from Sensory Fitness. Today's topic is fidgets. Fidgets are cool, and they can also be a big pain in the butt, right? What are fidgets? What do they do? Well, fidgets are moving. Fidgets are getting your body to move to help you focus, do something. You can fidget before an activity, during an activity, and if you need to take a break to do some fidgeting after the activity, there's all of that. For more information on that, go ahead and read the blog. It's a little bit more informative. But today we're going to look at fidgets for our hands, for our feet, and for our whole bodies. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, let's take a look at something as easy as a fidget spinner. So a fidget spinner is something a kid can hold in their hand while they're doing work. Best if it doesn't make any noise. It can be something that maybe doesn't have a lot of lights and bleepy colors and those kinds of things, so it's not distracting. We're thinking like a classroom or at home when kids are trying to do something that requires their attention, but they need their hands to do the work. This can be something, as I write and my other hand has the fidget spinner. Something like that. Fidget spinners. Okay, the next thing is the Lakikid Marble Maze. The Lakikid Marble Maze is simple. It's made of cloth. It's got a little marble in there. Can you feel the marble, Willie?
Yes.
Yeah, you feel it? And there's a little tiny maze. Let's flip it over so you can see the maze. And you gotta get the maze through, you gotta get the ball through the maze. This is not something I would do while I'm working, but maybe if I have to listen to the teacher. Where am I? There I am. Maybe I have to listen to the teacher or listen to somebody talking or have to pay attention verbally or maybe just visually. I can do this and keep my hands busy while helping me stay at a quiet, seated spot. It's not very disruptive. Is that thing pretty cool? Yeah. Awesome. So remember, fidgeting is moving. Having busy hands can be really good. So, we just looked at the marble maze. That is just something to keep my hands busy. It could be something just like a puzzle. The whole point is that the hands are busy to help the mind focus, but also it doesn't cause a distraction. So if maybe while you're teaching or talking and the kid's trying to pay attention, they can do something as easy as a puzzle. Is that distracting, Willie? This guy does really well with busy hands. So he'll listen to a story on tape, or tape. Does anyone use tape anymore? Nobody uses tape. A digital story or something like that. Or sometimes we'll do lessons and I'm talking or the teacher's talking, and as long as his hands are busy and this doesn't become a distraction, this is a great kind of fidget. Something like this. Busy hands. Ropes. Ropes are pretty simple. You can tie them to your desk. This is a bit of a long one. I wouldn't normally have one that long, but something that kids can sit and practice tying, untying. It's a great busy hand work. It doesn't get in the way of learning and can be easily tied to your chair or your desk. This, like I said, this one's a bit long. You can use a smaller one. This is one of my rolling ropes, but something that simple. Right, Rich? And you can practice your fisherman's knot. Where's your fisherman's knot? Do your fisherman's knot. The fisherman's knot. That's not the fisherman's knot.
I don't know how to.
Do bowling. Trucker's hitch. Half girch hitch. Gordian knot. Something.
Grandma knot. A grandma knot.
Granny knot.
A triple knot. A double knot.
And that's great. There you go. Busy hands. You can use squeezy balls, things like that. That just keep hands busy. That's just, what is that, a hacky sack?
This is a ball for the kids.
There we go. You can roll it around your hands. Very non-obstructive. Even if something as stretchy, and that could be a little bit more distracting in a classroom or at home, but then because they become projectiles. But if used properly, they are great fidgets, right? There, what do you got? Oh, how do you use it? Oh gosh. There you go. All right.
Now how do I get this out?
Busy feet. Okay, the Lakikid resistance band. This is great for busy feet. Put it around your chair while kids are working. They can kick off it. As well, it makes an excellent headband because you get to squeeze. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Right, Willie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see some jaw exercises. Lots of fidgeting going on. Lots of fidgeting. Okay, using different kinds of textures for feet. If kids are allowed to take their shoes off at school or obviously at home, you can use different kinds of textures to get into the bottoms of your feet. So this is a great fidget, and it's really not very intrusive. It's not disruptive. How's that feel, guys?
Great.
This is a spiky ball. Can I see that, please?
No.
Lakikid makes a cool wiggle cushion just like that. And this is Nabuso. This is textured. They don't like. This is like a textured mat. Stuff like that is pretty cool. You can use different fabric carpets, things like that for kids to rub their feet, and they're getting lots of movement. Okay, whole body. Something like the Lakikid balance chair or a yoga ball is awesome because you're fidgeting while you're working, right? That's great. And the best thing about the Lakikid balance chair is when you stand up, go ahead and stand up, bloop, and it just stays like that, doesn't roll away because of those groovy legs, which I love. Awesome. So whole body. Go ahead and have a seat, Reg. And we're fidgeting, and we're fidgeting, and we're fidgeting. Right. So something as cool as a yoga ball, a Bosu ball, is awesome because it's stable, unstable, and it's something they can stand on while they work. If they want to, they can hop up and down on it. And while they're working, kind of hard to work. That's really good working, Willie. There you go. They can go in a high kneel if they wanted, if they want to take a seat. It's just pretty versatile, but it's another way to fidget their body without really disrupting learning at a table, doing a table task, something like that. What are you typing, buddy?
I have no idea.
That's great. So fidgeting. Fidgeting is just a way to get movement while trying to learn. That's what fidgeting is. So it really could be anything. The key to fidgets is so they just don't disrupt the task at hand. Like for the best example is a classroom. So if I have a fidget, it doesn't disrupt my learning or the learning of others. Things like that. One good way to think about it is to be proactive, active, and reactive. Proactive meaning let kids get big gross motor movements before they sit down to do an activity. While they're being active, try to find those fidgets they can use with their hands or their feet, or maybe wiggle their body a little bit while they work, as long as they don't disrupt. Reactive being something they could do after, if it's too hard to focus and they've stood up or that attention's gone, and some way to kind of let them get that movement and then bring their attention back. Right, Willie? Yeah. Come over here. What do you got? You got a fidget in your hand? What's that?
A ball.
A ball! It's not expensive. You can get them at the thrift store. It could be that simple. Something to keep their hands, bodies, feet moving so their mind can focus, as long as it doesn't get in the way of whatever it is you're doing. Great example. Oh, geez. We better go be some reactive. Go do some reactiveness, right, buddy?
Yeah.
Some reactive moving. Have a great day, everybody. See you next time for Sensory Fitness, Sensory Health Tip. Brought to you by Lakikid. Right?
Yeah.
You want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Yeah, come over and say goodbye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.